Hello.
It's a strong black coffee for Anto this morning.
Probably a whiskey later on, but we'll see.
It might need a whiskey later on.
It does feel like the morning after the night before, doesn't it?
There's a wee bit of that to it,
Yep.
all right. And I didn't have any drink last night. I should have,
You should have. Yes.
but I didn't have. Nerves. I think it's because again it's a sort of weird time for our auctions, and
Yeah.
last night seemed to sort of buck the trend.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And I
you look shell shocked, Rob.
I don't.
You all right?
I need to sit down because
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Don't sit down now because you're long on the
I
phone.
don't understand.
Listen,
what you
no.
were doing last night.
No, I look. I think it's a combination of a couple of things. For us, it was a smaller auction. We didn't have quite as many bottles. It's there's a wee bit more confidence in the
bottles.
whole thing, and with some great bottles.
We had some genuine good bottles.
With some random things. But look, I think a great result. I think it's a bit of a good news story for everybody concerned. For us, for our sellers, for our buyers. Our buyers are obviously happy that they've got what they wanted. But wow, there was some cracking prices, some absolutely cracking prices.
All
and
Irish,
again,
all Irish, really strong bidding across the board.
the Irish whiskey, yeah. And a couple of things that we had flagged. Start off with that one. I mean,
Told that tribe, didn't we?
Teeling Tribe. We said like it was a limited edition thing. What did it go for? $9.70.
Yeah.
Great price. Absolutely stunning
I
price.
like that's one I'd love with my collection.
Yeah,
Right.
there's only 100
I don't
bottles.
take anyone
Exactly.
else, you know.
Wee bit of a surprise with them, but they had been doing. They're always a strong bottle. Rarest Vintage Reserve, 960. Did you say to me? Rarest Vintage Reserve, 1,000. No, 1,100.
Yes.
1,100. Whopping price. The wooden box didn't do quite as well.
No, about
but
700 for the cherry wood, but then the carbon.
is always seems to be more sought after.
Yeah.
Some of the red breast single cask, great price on them.
So
Cracking
this
price on
one,
them.
this one is probably the best red breast single cask out there. It's the 30-year-old Old Port. It's
From the
one
whiskey,
everybody,
yes, everybody wants, yeah.
Everyone raves about this,
Yeah, yeah.
and it doesn't come out that often.
Yeah.
And when it does, it usually does pretty well. But I think there was a bit of, I'm not backing down from this. I want this in my collection.
There was a lot of large appendages being sold.
Yes.
Yes, there was a fair bit of that, all right.
And it went for quite good money.
Yes, and I think there was a few women with large appendages to be
Yes.
swinging as well. It was insane. Legacy Midlands, we always talk about them. Bottle of Pappy, £3,000, great price on that.
Well, the good thing about that is that, well, unfortunately, Pappy is very hard to get in Ireland. So I could see why people want to pay to get a bottle because it's just not something you really see.
But I think it's heading stateside. I think it is heading
Ah,
stateside.
well,
Because
there you
again,
go,
you
yes.
can't get it stateside as well.
Again, fairly dry counties in
Yeah.
US.
Our bottle of Zacconi, yet again, knocks it out of the park. Lads,
340.
if anybody has
340.
bottles of this stuff at home, never mind drinking it.
There's probably
it
a
must
case
be
somewhere
like
in
liquid
a bar
gold.
somewhere.
There has
It's
to be.
liquid gold.
It has to be. It is just.
And I've drank it. I've drank it many times in my college days, but we'll not revisit them today.
You go to college?
Just for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were 13 years or something like that in college.
Yes.
Old legacy bottles continuing up the top. Great price for the Dunvilles, as we said.
That's
it would
a
be
cracking edition. It's
lovely.
really good condition. As
Yeah.
well. You know, I'm
A
happy
bit of
that-
staining on that, but again, you wouldn't take anything of it. High price for the Jameson, but again, it's a
good
great
example,
bottle,
you
great
know.
example, great fill level, labels, neck labels, seal, everything's right on it. Great, perfect. The Napo Castles, they're all over the place, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
up one month, they're
Yeah.
down the next month, they're just all over the place. Again, they're a rare bottle, I suppose, and it is good to have them. I don't know how this can hold its own against the legacy bottle like that there, or whether the fact that it's only available in Dick Max and Dingle, but what a price.
But I put this up here because people go look at stuff like that and they go, "What? Why would someone pay that?" But it's an exclusive. You could only get it in Dick Max. So if you live in Turkey or Texas or wherever, you can't get your hands on that. So that's why stuff like this goes so high sometimes, you know, because we offer that.
Did you say to me 200 and something quid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can stand there and try and justify that all day long, Rob, but that's 240 quid.
It takes two to tango, though.
It does.
You know?
And again, I was looking, as I always am when the auctions are ending, I'm watching bidding activity and watching stuff like that, and loads and everything else. a lot of these things there was multiples. It wasn't a case of two. And I usually find, and again, it's anecdotal at this stage, but I usually see that the bottles that get mad prices, and when I say mad, I mean higher than normal. It's usually more than two. Two is one thing, but when there's 3 and 4 bidders involved, that's when it's just an all-out frenzy.
Yes.
And it is an all-out frenzy.
But look, Dick Max is a popular pub.
It is a popular pub.
And there's maybe many happy memories of
And
being in
again,
Dick Max,
I think everybody, I think I can come out of the closet and say that I am a fan of Dunville's. I mean, Jarlath and the lads know that, but
it is. But sometimes money.
Watson will be framing his bottle. He'll have on display, and they'll be up in a bottle of Michael Collins.
I'm completely confused by that.
Go
one.
on, tell me that.
I've no reasoning
Go
for this.
on.
I'm just
that is €610.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so many of them bottles lying around in houses out in Cooley. I'd say it's the most common question I get asked by people from the Cooley Peninsula was, Michael Collins, they're worth a few pound. And I usually have to go, no, they're not.
No.
They're
You
not.
have to change your tone now.
I won't. That was again, I think of there was large appendages being swung, and I will not be beat.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have nothing on that one. I'm sorry.
Okay. This one will stand over all day long,
100%.
and I still think it's cheap.
Yeah.
It went in the end. What did you say? 3K.
Yeah, it was 2 of them. We had 2, roughly about 3,000 each.
I think it's a great price.
Yeah, and the prices of them, they were a good buy. Last couple of auctions.
Yeah.
And they're still a good buy now.
Yeah.
But I think they're definitely one to buy and hold.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
think they're going to just go up and up and up.
Absolutely, and
Long
again, there's
term.
no more of them. The drink casks, it is what it is. I think any of
It's
having.
still being open and drank as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So-
I think any of the dream cast to have, I think is a great thing. So, all in all,
We're going to go lie down.
strong coffee
Strong
for me
coffee.
all morning. I am genuinely looking at the reports and going, huh? What? Where did that come out of?
Yeah,
Where did that come out of? Middleton bounced back a bit.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm not going to jump up and down about the Middleton bottles because I think they're such a fluctuating bottles, whereas some of the other ones I still think are bargains. I still think that 25, 26 year old.
26.50. I still think that's an absolute bargain.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
just do,
Yeah. And Zucconi.
Zucconi.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
And Zucconi. Because that's all you can just talk about. That's it. There we go. Great auction. Thanks everybody for participating. We've a wine auction coming up next, and then we have our March auction
Memorabilia.
and memorabilia as well. We are literally we're busy boys.
Busy.
Talk to you soon. Thank you very much for your attention on this matter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.